Today we're going to go over the best 5 VR shooter games, and whether you're a new player or a seasoned player, these are games you likely should have in your library. And since my audience is in the retro gaming niche, we'll go over a game that definitely has that retro style while delivering a Doom dungeon crawler like shooter game. Let's take a look. You spawn in at your hideout. In here, you can choose your difficulty by eating from the plates. You can even work out and then throw your weights out the window when you're done. There's also trophies and a shooting range you'll see at the end of this gameplay. But you enter this hallway with a mutation machine, which is basically like perks from Call of Duty, then enter the elevator to begin your mission. The basic blueprint of this game is go through as many levels as you can without dying and earn different weapons and trophies along the way. In this gameplay, you'll see me go through 2 or 3 levels and then hit the shooting range. Enjoy the retro gameplay. Alright, so if you like retro shooters, something like Doom or dungeon crawlers in the FPS retro VR niche compound, that is the perfect game for you. But you may be asking yourself, what about some other Call of Duty-like styled shooters? I'm coming from playing Modern Warfare or the new Black Ops, and I'd like to maybe be a little bit immersed in that kind of world. Well, I have the perfect game for you. This is Contractors, my favorite Call of Duty styled shooter. You spawn in at the shooting range where you can choose your loadout and game mode. They have multiplayer, single player, and even zombies, which you'll see at the end of this gameplay. You'll also see a variety of fan favorite weapons like the SPAS 12 and the AK-47. Enjoy the gameplay. That was Contractors, and I gotta tell you, it resembles COD to a T. But if someone were to ask me, what's your favorite zombies game on the VR? I would likely say this next game before Contractor Zombies. Enough talking, let's go into this next game that's my favorite zombie shooter on the VR. Let's get started. This is Drop Dead the Cabin. I rave about this game a lot, simply because of its unique immersion to the world. You spawn inside the cabin where you can browse the shop, leaderboards, and game modes. When you start a game, you fight off waves of mutant-like aliens and zombies in silly costumes. It's similar to COD Zombies by having to turn the power on, but what you do after is completely up to the player. There's literally no other game out there like this. Enjoy this spooky gameplay.
A true classic. Never goes out of style. Oh, it'll take more than a scrubber to get this clean.
Chopper inbound. It's pretty foggy out there and we don't have a clear location yet. Keep that beacon powered up and active.
I'm suddenly not hungry. Sound good. Is that, and how can I kill it? Oh yeah! I wonder if there's any useful stuff in those crates I've seen around. not broken. Back in business.
All systems operational. Experimental sequence can begin.
Go back to hell. Please be over. Why won't you just die? Once more into the breach.
Still trying to pinpoint the location of the beacon, but don't worry, I haven't given up on you. Did you turn the lights off?
They keep smashing through those barricades. I bet there's useful stuff inside some of those shacks. They've been attacking the generator. I need to check it. I don't hear the generator anymore. Probably broken. This is getting messy. I bet there's a way into that tower on top of the cabin. Looks like they've just knocked the fuel canister off. Easy. We got power! How do you kill this thing? Oh, there's too many of them. They're everywhere.
Test Volunteer 74. You now have enough research points to open the test site.
That's all the barricades gone. They could come from anywhere now. There's too many of them. They're everywhere. It's too dark to do anything. Feeling better already. I need to fix that battery and fast. Here they come. I can't keep track. Opening some of these point gates would help. That was not a friendly hug. Looks like they don't like the slimy guy either. I'm not gonna make it.
Cabin is honestly one of my favorite Halloween games, or zombies games in general on the VR, and with it being that time of year, this might be your next great buy. But I understand what you may be thinking. Enough with the single player games, enough with the zombies kind of games. What are other kind of multiplayer games are there? Well, I gotta tell you, my favorite multiplayer game on the VR isn't actually a COD styled game. Let's just get to it. Okay, if you want a crazy competitive multiplayer shooter, then Hyperdash is just for you. Think about a Halo-style multiplayer mixed with superpowered robots. You basically have the ability to dash 3 times before cooldown in any direction, and there's game modes like Capture the Flag or TDM. In these matches, you'll find or spawn with different weapons and have to face players in real time. This is one game for the sweats. Enjoy the gameplay.
Red team scores 1-0. Blue team scores 6-3. Blue team scores 6-5. Blue team scores. Blue team scores 13-15. 13, 16.
Okay, that was Hyperdash, a highly competitive multiplayer game on the VR. If you're looking for a FPS shooter, but you don't want to play a COD lookalike, but you want that Halo kind of sweaty feel, Hyperdash is just for you. But this next game are for people who maybe don't want to play COD lookalikes and maybe don't want to play a multiplayer game with other individuals. So this next game puts you into a simulation and makes you feel like Neo from the Matrix. It's a game we've all seen on console before, but it's just a completely new approach and a refreshing feel for the game in VR. Let's take a look. You probably know it by now, but Superhot is an addictive strategy game with FPS dynamics. You spawn into simulations where you have to think on your toes. Movement speeds up time, and if you die, you go back to previous levels. Superhot doesn't need much more of an intro than this, so enjoy the gameplay.
Super hot.
Okay, that was Superhot. Whether you're new to the game or revisiting it, it is completely different than the console version, or at least the way that it's played, of course. And the approach is just refreshing. So whether you're a new player or revisiting, you're just gonna have a ton of fun with this FPS shooter. And with that being said, those are my 5 favorite FPS shooter games on the VR. If you would like to see more VR content, be sure to like and subscribe and comment what more games you'd like to see, whether RPGs, FPS shooters, maybe multiplayer games or single player games. So just let me know what game you would like to see next. Thank you for watching.